everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sidelines. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jonas Valanciunas.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The post pair for him. It's Green and Looney. Then it's Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry. And for the Kings, they've got Jonas Valanciunas. Keegan Murray is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Levine in at the point guard. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting, and there's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
Al Levine following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. Now here's Levine. He's guarded closely. And the three off target. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
Curry against Levine. Three-pointer. Curry, good.
Few do it better than Curry. The range of his shooting is practically in a league of its own.
So for the Kings, their last game a win against the Washington Wizards. Levine against Curry. Left side, DeRozan. The baseline J off the mark.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Green finds Curry. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
This man sees everything on the court. Curry just dropping dimes out there.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Let's send it across the court to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Mike Brown. David.
We talked about the daunting task of facing Steph Curry. Coach said Curry makes your entire five guard him. Steph might be the best conditioned player in the league. He is constantly moving. It makes him so difficult to track. So, of course, it's not just Curry shooting that presents problems. Guys?
Thank you, David. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Again, Golden State.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Up top, Valanciunas, defended by Looney. 5 on the clock. Shot to stop the run. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
You see the strength and the poise of Sabonis. He loves going in, taking contact, and finishing over defenders.
Some thought that Domantas Sabonis was the snub of the 2024 All-Star selections. RJ, what'd you think?
It's easy to see why people felt that way. He is a walking double-double, Kevin. Oftentimes, it's a triple-double. But there's so much talent in the league, even he can get overlooked.
Now here's DeRozan. 32 points for him last game against Washington. Bumped on the way up, but hits it, and they call the blocking foul.
What determination from Levine, finding his finish despite the contact.
And, Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level score, and when he gets going, ooh, it could be a problem.
Free throw good, Levine. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
The jump hook. Sacramento grabs the miss. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
Count the basket.
Just muscling through the contact. Levine is a flat-out star.
Here's Curry. Last game he had 34 points. Outside, Green. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. They need this. And the layup good by Curry. Curry's got his third bucket of the night.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at the Trailblazers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where Sacramento is, they're still sorting out their roster, trying to find a way to unlock their full potential in a holding pattern, if you will. And that could change, though, at any moment.
Now here's DeRozan. Still yet to score. Murray right side. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Curry passes to Looney. Murray against Kuminga. Here's Green, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
Excellent use of size there by Valanciunas, reaching out and just swatting that shot away.
In the corner, Murray with it. And he banks in the layup. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Warriors trail by 4. Now Curry. 8 points for him. Green, the screen. From 12 feet out. The tray. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Now here's Levine. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Washington.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wish I played with more guys like him.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
To the middle, looking to end the run, and the layup is good.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Kings leading now by 5. Levine, the bounce pass. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. Second shot opportunity. Warriors with the rebound.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Kuminga. His three-pointer's off the mark. And here are the Kings now. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Here's Levine. DeRozan trying to get open. Levine, that's good. Levine's got 9 points.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Warriors trail by 7. Pass to Looney. Kuminga down low. Murray on him. It's Curry outside. And he's good on the three ball. Curry's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Looking here at some numbers for Zach LaVine, this last month he has been a real positive for this team, averaging about 19 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
And here now the Kings. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. They trail by 6. Their last encounter was in the Bay Area.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
Shot clock at 2. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Valanciunas. Here's DeRozan. Can't get it to fall.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And so here's Sacramento after the Warriors pick up 3.
Switch.
Now here's Valanciunas, defended by Looney. Murray dishes to Levine. Over Curry. Levine, that's good. Levine's got 13 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pass to Curry. Sabonis grabs the board.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
In the corner, it's Valanciunas. It's stolen by Kuminga. A finish. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Sacramento leading by 3. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said, "It's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, we're just out there trying to win." Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here are the top shooters from deep this month. These guys have been raining down threes lately. And you look at Peyton, he's absolutely deadly from outside.
Sometimes a three-point shooter gets into that rhythm and just keeps carrying it over. That's been the case for him the entire month.
Here's Podziemski. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Lyles. That is his first foul of the game. Kevin Knox is checked in for the Warriors. To the inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for DeMar DeRozan.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
And here's Crowder. Right side Levine. Monk for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Defensively, you can't give Monk any space from the corner.
Warriors trail by 6. What should we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade?
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
Here's Knox. Clock at 4. Tries it from 19. No good that time.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
The shot's good from Monk.
Monk can always give this team an infusion of energy with his shooting.
Golden State's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. 1:53 left in the first quarter. The layup off target. Kings leading now by 8. Pass to Levine. Crowder sets a screen for Levine. Outside Crowder. Over Payton. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Got a piece of it. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Pajemski. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Monk. The Warriors making the shot. Outside Crowder. From outside the arc. Levine's shot is off. Warriors trail by 6. And the basket by Knox.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
.50 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Now here's Levine. He's got 13. Pass to Crowder. Back to Levine. Drives to the hoop. Makes it off the glass. Levine's got 15.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Now Pajemski. There's the screen. Inside. And Jackson Davis gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Levine. Defense is right there, and the shot is good.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score.
And so it's Sacramento with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Kings leading now by 6. We've got Jay Crowder. DeRozan out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Jones. And it's LaRavia in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. The veteran DeMar DeRozan, RJ, a terrific player, a great scorer.
And he's been doing it for a long time. He has been an elite scorer since he picked up a basketball.
Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Shot from 12. Curry can't get it to go.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Crowder is screen on Curry. Monk kicks to Crowder. Pass to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Now, while we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up, let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You got to love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
Look at Curry, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Payton against DeRozan. Crowder is screen on Payton. DeRozan passes to Crowder. Pass to LaRavia. A three-pointer is right on target. LaRavia's got the lead up to 9 now for the Kings. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. Puts up a deep 3. Curry with another miss.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Monk. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. It's tipped, and so the ball's out of bounds. Monk touched it last, they say.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Curry. Golden State moving it around.
And there's no question Fultz has what it takes to be a lockdown defender, using his impressive wingspan and quickness to alter shots.
Here's Crowder. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. His first shot coming late, and it goes down 2 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. The Warriors making a switch here. Some of the best free throw shooters in the NBA. Let's highlight them. 5th is Stephen Curry.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Fultz with the ball. Still scoreless. Monk outside. Again, the miss by the Kings.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Outside, Payton. Now Jackson Davis. The shot by Curry, no good.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Here's Fultz. It's blocked. And that one's good, LaRavia. And here is Curry, 11 points in the game. And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court.
Outside Curry. Again, Curry missing.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Fultz. No good with the layup. Warriors trail by 11. And they're running. Here's Podziemski. Misses from short range. Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Monk dishes to Crowder. Here's LaRavia. Defended by Payton. LaRavia passes to Monk. Fires the three. Curry with the defensive effort. The Warriors shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Fires away from outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Oh, what an ugly start to this quarter. Only 1 of 8 from the field.
Pass to LaRavia. Now Monk. He takes it in. Oh, that's blocked. Curry is inside. Guarded by Fultz. Here's Podziemski. DeRozan with the rebound. Pass to Monk. For 3. No basket. Missed number 5 out of his 8 shots. Warriors trail by 8. Podziemski with it. Now guarded by Monk. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist from Payton. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
A floater. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. For the Sacramento Kings, GA, the expectations for this group have risen.
Well, it was about just making the playoffs for this franchise and breaking that drought. Now, Kevin, it's about advancing in the postseason. Just getting there isn't good enough.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. Shot from the inbound. Here's Valanciunas. He can't get that one to fall. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Kuminga. Curry against Levine. There's the 3. Sabonis grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Trying to end the drought. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, man, with how skilled Sabonis is, you can't forget that this dude is giant. He's 6'11", 240. It is tough to knock him off his shot.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Malik Monk, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. The Warriors also with a sub. Looney's checked in. Back to Jackson Davis. Five on the clock. To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Kings leading now by 5. Monk outside. Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with how he can operate on the block and shoot it, Valanciunas is a tough matchup for most centers.
Podziemski, he's checked in for Green. Valanciunas hits them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Podziemski with it, now defended by Levine. Right block shot, and it's good off the glass. Jackson Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Monk kicks to Levine. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Sacramento shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Just solid from the line. Levine shoots a high volume and a high percentage from the free throw line. That is the combination you want.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Brandon Podziemski. Outside, Kuminga. Murray against Green. Here's Jackson Davis. Looney kicks to Kuminga. Lets the 3 fly. Sacramento grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Now here's Levine. He's guarded closely. Pass to Valanciunas. Puts up a 3. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
How about the confidence that Levine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
Warriors trail by 9. Jackson Davis with it. Outside, Green. Here's Kuminga. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening. And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
There's Sabonis. It's good, and there's a block called on the play. He'll get 1 free throw.
And nice to see the strong inside game they're playing this quarter.
Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. Free throw good. Sabonis.
Sabonis is the type of big that every team wants. Athletic, facilitates, great screener, and he finishes around the rim. He does so much.
Outside, Kuminga. To the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Monk. When it comes to players who like having fun, great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Valanciunas now atop the key. Pass to Monk from downtown. Iman Green with the rebound.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
And Sabonis pulls it down. Kings leading now by 8. And Levine, here we go. Valanciunas finds Monk. Here's Levine. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And listen to me. Once Levine gets a lane, he's going to charge. Earning the foul in the process, just a beautiful thing.
And the Warriors making a change here. Payton's checked in. And so Levine nails both of them.
Now a veteran in this league. Levine wants to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Green. He's averaging 7 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, not playing outside himself, but finding lots of chances to do his thing and affect the game.
First one falls for him.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Kuminga with it. Now guarded by Monk. Safety move. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. 30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now, here's Monk. An 11-point game for him in the win against Washington.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Three seconds left. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
The Warriors have shot 6 of 7 at the line. It's stolen by Kuminga. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Kings lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
We came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. We got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. First on the menu is looking at what games will be coming up here shortly. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
Hey, my mistake, big fella. Someone put crazy talk on the teleprompter. I was just, going along with it for giggles.
I'm not giggling, Ernie.
Come on, try it. Come on. I bet I can make you giggle.
I'm ticklish, Ernie. I'm ticklish. I don't want to worry about ticklish.
Come on. Taking a look now at that first half. How about the strong play of Zach LaVine?
He took a lot of good shots in the first half, also made some contested shots, playing with great confidence.
You know what? A couple of times, you could just see defenders hang their heads, man.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Here's DeRozan. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The post pair for him. It's Green and Looney. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. LaVine wide open. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Curry against LaVine. Curry with it. Launches it. Curry making it look so easy.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
And he gets it to go. LaVine's got 5 points now this quarter.
We see this time and time again from LaVine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulders.
Warriors trail by 6. Now Kerr. Fires from deep. Sabonis grabs the ball. Sabonis has got his fourth rebound in this one. On the wing, DeRozan. LaVine for three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry with it. Now defended by LaVine. The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
Bean passes to Valanciunas. In the corner, Murray with it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's LaVine to the left wing. And Valanciunas kicks to Sabonis. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Lets it go with a three. And the Warriors miss again. Kings leading now by 4. Here's Murray. Yep, it counts. Murray's got 9.
And look at the inside presence already for Murray. It'll be fun to watch this young man grow.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. From past the arc. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Levine. Shot clock at 5. Here's Murray. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green. Hey, RJ, what about Keegan Murray? He made the immediate impact in the NBA as a rookie, setting a record for three-point shots made, and he has continued to build on it.
A bit of a surprise as the 4th overall pick in the 2020 draft. Murray was the right fit. Big part of Sacramento ending that 17-year playoff drought.
Free throw good, Murray.
Murray's one of those guys who might be better suited for the NBA than college ball. More screens, more off-ball movement. He's talked about how much it benefits him.
He doesn't get the second one. Warriors trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
And they need to use that momentum, clawing their way back via fast break points.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. And here's DeRozan. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Off on the layup.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Curry on the wing. Pass to Looney. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Green with the ball. Sabonis defending. Now here's Curry. Fires top of the key. Rebound collected by Levine.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
DeRozan's shot is off.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
Kuminga kicks to Green. Back to Looney. Pass to Green. Over to the wing. Fades and shoots. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Kuminga against Levine. Wide open look here for Murray. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Murray's got 13 points.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Look at the Kings. This season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference. And, of course, the Warriors, a couple spots below. "14 feet away. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Looking to get it going. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside, Green. Rebound by Murray. Kings leading now by 5. Curry passes to Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
Sacramento's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Levine dishes to Murray. And then Murray with the jam.
And showing some creativity. Murray smooth and lethal.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
Monks checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Free throw good, Murray.
A lean, wiry 6'8". Keegan Murray, he can defend and he can shoot it. He has the tools every team is looking for.
Pass to Looney. Curry with it. Guarded by Levine. Kuminga against Murray. Monk for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got 6 rebounds in the game. In for his 7th make in 14 tries. So it's Sacramento now. They lead by 4. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That will kick off a 6-game road trip for the team. And a wide-open look for Valanciunas. Sacramento again missing. Pass to Curry. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Sacramento's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Back to Levine. Takes a 3. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got his 5th assist in this one. Levine against Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
And the first one drops.
Now a seasoned veteran in the league, Curry continues to be efficient, especially when it comes to shooting.
He hits both from the stripe.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Pass to Valanciunas. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Kings lead by 5. Here's Curry. He's got 26. Outside, Kuminga. Shot clock at 6. With the drive. Shoots from the block. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. DeRozan passes to Levine. Back to DeRozan. Lays it up off the glass.
Goes in there with no doubt. DeRozan, fearless.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Kuminga against Murray. Off target at the rim. Kings leading now by 7. On the wing, Levine, guarded by Curry. Levine against Curry. Unloads from 9, and the Kings check on 2 more.
Well, Levine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad.
Warriors trail by 9. Outside Curry. Wide open. He squares up and sinks it. 24 points for him.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Monk outside. Pass to DeRozan. Murray kicks to Levine. Back to Murray. And it's denied. Goes back up and can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
And this young guy is a handful to deal with. Murray is so skilled at drawing fouls.
The first free throw is good.
What impressed me most about Keegan Murray is that he came ready to play. He walked into this league ready to do serious minutes on a playoff team. That's hard to do as a rookie.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. LaRavia's checked in, and Jay Crowder's subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Then for the Warriors, Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Kevon Looney. Kevin Knox comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Curry. Up the alley-oop pass and stolen by Murray. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got the fast break chance, and Payton sends it back. Warriors trail by 9. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Now Pajemski. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
A moment here to see some numbers for Payton. How his last 10 games have gone. He's around 6 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him you have to watch to understand his impact.
Monk finds Levine. In the corner, it's McDermott. Monk outside. Clock at 6. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Warriors trail by 9. 14 feet away. And the basket is good. He's got 26.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Outside, Levine. Monk outside. Pass to LaRavia. From deep three-point land. The shot by Monk is no good. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Sacramento leading by 5. Now, here's Monk. 7 points in the game. Down low. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Knox. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Crowder sets a screen for Levine. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Payton with a screen on Crowder. Podziemski with it, now guarded by Monk. Releases. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Here's LaRavia. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Sacramento. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And we'll be right back after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Malik Monk out there with Markelle Fultz. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then it's DeRozan. And it's LaRavia in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Curry. The layup off target. Kings leading now by 3. Here's Monk. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by the Kings. LaRavia's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
It's amazing. He is one of the best I've ever seen at drawing contact and getting to the line. DeRozan just creates tons of and ones.
Warriors trail by 6. Curry with it. Inside. Fires for 3. Crowder pulls it in.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Monk trying to break loose. The second effort. DeRozan passes to Monk. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Good on the triple. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half.
And he got loose from the 3-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Payton against DeRozan. Over in the corner, Fultz. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 6 assists here tonight.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The 3. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. Kings leading now by 6. Here's LaRavia. Here's Monk. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And he's an explosive guard who isn't afraid to test the defense. Heads-up play there from Monk.
Warriors have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Curry on the move. And Jackson Davis gets it to go.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. To the inside, Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
Yeah, and Monk's got to continue to stay aggressive. Don't give in to the defense. I love how he flexes when he goes in for these and ones.
And R.J. Malik Monk has evolved into an elite bench threat.
Has always had the game for that role. Letting him be that spark plug guy suits him perfectly. And when he's hot, he is as dangerous as anyone in this league.
Sacramento making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for the Warriors.
A guy who loves to play at a quick pace. Monk's speed and tenacity can make him very difficult to guard.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Outside DeRozan. Shoots the three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Now Curry. Pass to Pajemski. No good on the three. Sacramento leading by 6. Monk with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Warriors trail by 8. And here is Curry. They set the pick. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Curry against Monk. Pass to Crowder. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Golden State. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Pajemski. Jackson Davis finds Pajemski.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
DeRozan passes to LaRavia. The Warriors pull it in. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
Here's Pajemski. And another three for Golden State.
And, guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
Now, here's Monk. Outside DeRozan. Back to Monk. Shoots over Curry. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And the Kings lead by 2. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Some changes for Sacramento. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Jay Crowder, and Zach LaVine subbed in for Monk. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He said to them, that's the kind of effort we need to bring every night. We're right in this thing. but it's going to take sustained effort to close it out. Now let's bring it home. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's LaRavia with the rebound. LaRavia's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Murray. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. 20 points for Keegan Murray.
And guys, so far in this one, Murray has been delivering offensively. This kind of scoring is what made him a high lottery pick.
Curry with it. There's the pick. To the paint. Just 5 to shoot. Good.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Kings have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Valanciunas with a screen on Curry. In the corner, Murray with it. It's taken away by Payton. 5-on-3 break. It's stolen by DeRozan.
A load to deal with inside. The strength of Murray makes him a tough cover.
And the first one at the line is good. Green, he's checked in for Golden State. And so Murray nails both of them.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
Green with a screen on Levine. Curry against Murray. Curry kicks to Kuminga. And a miss there on the triple.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Levine against Curry. Outside for Murray. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Curry. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now Levine. Into the lane. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And another 3 for Sacramento.
He's a smart and intelligent offensive player. DeMar DeRozan for the short 3 out of the quarter.
The Warriors shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 28 points for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Sacramento leading by 6. DeRozan bounce pass. Curry against Levine. Back to DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Pass to LaRavia. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Curry passes to Looney. Outside, Kuminga. Some nice passing by Golden State. And here is Green. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Kings. Valanciunas has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Curry with the steal. And they're moving it up. Here's the 3. Valanciunas grabs the board. The Kings leading. On the wing, Murray. Guarded by Curry. Here's Levine. Nice defense from Kuminga. The Warriors shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. Sacramento making a switch here. Sabonis is checked in. Here's Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 36 points for Stephen Curry.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Levine. Pass to DeRozan. No good there.
Nice work to rise up and secure that miss. Solid rebounding effort from him.
Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
How about the athleticism from Valanciunas? Pours on the gas to ensure the finish in transition.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. And Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 6th rebound on the night. DeRozan's shot is off. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Warriors trail by 6. And here is Curry. It's hauled in by the Kings. Outside DeRozan. Murray finds Valanciunas. Now here's Sabonis. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's an 8-point Kings lead.
Playing to his strength, Sabonis goes to work inside.
Curry deciding where to go with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got 38 points.
When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
A minute 20 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Levine against Curry. Outside Levine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Golden State running out of time. Outside Curry. Looney. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
One of the most unselfish superstars out there, Curry is always looking to make his teammates better.
.58 seconds left in the game. Levine with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Murray, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Murray. And they double up Murray. Back at 6. Levine dishes to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 14 rebounds. Timeout called the Warriors. There's 37 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
Curry against Levine. Curry kicks to Kuminga. Pass to Looney. Outside Curry. From downtown, Sabonis grabs the board. Now here's Levine. On the wing, Murray. Shot clock at 6. Sabonis offline with his 3. So the Kings win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
DeMar, big effort tonight. What is the state of mind of this club right now?
We focusing in on the defensive end. We know if we get stops, we can definitely score whenever we want.
And you got it done tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Zach LaVine.